Welcome back to our series where we uncover the science behind what makes an attractive face. Today, we're diving into the captivating world of the eyes and their pivotal role in facial attractiveness, focusing on how different features synergize to craft facial harmony. Before we dive in, let's start with a quick game. Can you guess these celebrities just by their eyes? Keep your guesses ready, and we'll reveal the answers in a minute as we explore the impact of eyes on facial attractiveness. Previously, I posted a scientific paper on the influence of facial components in determining attractiveness. Based on the feedback from your comments, it appears that most of you preferred options A or C, aligning with the findings of the experiment. Option B was less favored due to its wider interpupillary distance, which is the space between the eyes. This observation brings us to an essential aspect of what constitutes an attractive eye area: how much space there is in between your eyes. For those familiar with human anatomy, it's commonly understood that the ideal spacing between the eyes is approximately the width of one eye. From a biological standpoint, this spacing ensures balanced and effective binocular vision, allowing for accurate depth perception and a wide field of view. It's a natural adaptation that enhances visual processing, contributing to the overall efficiency and effectiveness of human sight. To delve deeper into this topic from a social perspective, here is an article discussing a 2008 study focused on the impact of interpupillary distance on perceived attractiveness. The study found that faces are deemed most appealing when the space between the eyes is about 46% of the face's width. Similarly, attractiveness is enhanced when the vertical distance from the mouth comprises 36% of the face, not its length. Interestingly, these findings align with the principles of the golden ratio, a well-known aesthetic standard. Next, let's discuss why eye shape is crucial in recognizing faces. Interestingly, censoring just the eye area in photographs can preserve a person's anonymity. This specific region is rich in distinctive details, from subtle signs like crow's feet, hinting at frequent laughter, to more pronounced features like the shape of the eyes. These elements are essential for our brain to piece together a person's identity subconsciously. At the start of the video, you were probably able to guess most, if not all, of these celebrities given only their eye area. However, consider this. Can you recognize a model if their mid-face and eyes are obscured? Probably not. Even a slender bar covering the eyes can keep their identity concealed, unless of course you've seen the image before. However, once the eyes are revealed, you can instantly identify the model as Kendall Jenner. This demonstrates that even partial concealment of the eyes can significantly disguise someone. In the realm of attractiveness, eyes play a pivotal role, second only to the jawline, as we will get into shortly. Take a look at these photos of Chris Evans. Before diving into specific terminology, take a moment to reflect on the differences between the two images. Do you find one more appealing than the other? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's highlight some noticeable changes, starting with the simpler ones: his eyebrows. They appear lighter in tone. Generally, darker eyebrows are associated with youth and vitality in men, much like how male pattern baldness might impact attractiveness if not complemented by facial features. Another change is his eye color. A quick online search reveals that lighter hues like blue and green are often deemed more appealing, possibly due to Eurocentric beauty standards. However, this is a less significant factor compared to the others. One of the main concerns here is the scleral show. This term refers to the visibility of the sclera, the white part surrounding your eyes. Ideally, the skin around your eyes should conceal the sclera beneath your iris to avoid an always tired-looking appearance. However, scleral show is common, and eyes shaped like Chris Evans, almond-shaped and rare, are often seen in individuals with a lower skull shape and a more pronounced brow bone. There are 4 primary skull shapes in humans, each significantly shaping our facial features. I'll delve deeper into this topic in a future video. Scleral show isn't necessarily a negative trait since it's prevalent, but some people opt for canthoplasty to achieve an almond eye appearance. This procedure involves placing a plastic insert under the tendon of the lower eyelid, lifting the whole area, and creating a smoother transition from cheek to eye. Going back to this picture on the right, you can see more of his eyes are visible, making them appear larger. This is due to the raising of the brow bone in the edited image. This alteration gives him a more bug-eyed effect, rather than a deep-set, mysterious look. This is because, anatomically, the eyes would protrude more with less support from the orbital bone, the bone that forms the eye socket. Smaller orbital sockets, like those in Chris's actual face, tend to create a wider, more appealing eye shape. Conversely, larger sockets, determined by skull shape, lead to different facial features. Prominent features like the brow bone are not just aesthetic markers. While Chris isn't a Neanderthal, such traits can suggest higher testosterone levels during fetal development and are often associated with more dominant, assertive personalities in adulthood. Facial harmony is also significantly influenced by the size of your eye region. In the case of a longer face, the eyes, including their entire structure and not just the eyeballs, should ideally be larger in both vertical and horizontal dimensions to maintain proportion. Observe that in the left image, the upper eyelid covers a larger portion of the eyeball compared to the right image, which reveals the entire eye. This variation in upper eyelid exposure can result from either fat accumulation above the eye or a pronounced brow ridge. As the brow extends over the eyes, it reduces eyelid visibility. Excessive upper eyelid exposure is often seen as unappealing because it creates an appearance of fatigue and can give the eyes a more prominent or bug-eyed look. It's interesting to note that eyelid exposure can vary throughout the day. Compare a photo of yourself taken just after waking up with one taken midday, or a photo before and after a long work shift. Additionally, as people age, their upper eyelid exposure often increases due to several factors. The biggest factor is loss of skin elasticity due to age. This leads to sagging eyelids and causing the fat around the eye to bulge, altering the eyelid's appearance. Moreover, the eyelids and supporting muscles may stretch and weaken, potentially causing a drooping condition known as ptosis. These changes are influenced by genetics, health, and lifestyle choices, and vary greatly among individuals. While exploring these characteristics, it's essential to remember that beauty isn't a binary concept. It's a spectrum where certain traits are more masculine or feminine, influencing attractiveness in different ways. For example, rounder, larger eyes are often more appealing in women, while deeper-set eyes and prominent brow bones are typically favored in men. As we finish up, let's reflect on the purpose of these studies. They aren't conducted to make us feel insecure about our eyes or other features. Instead, they help us understand the cognitive mechanics behind our perception of attractiveness. Research suggests that our brain takes seconds to judge beauty, indicating the complexity and efficiency of human facial recognition. This series is about translating these instinctive judgments into words, defining beauty in tangible terms. For more videos exploring beauty and attractiveness through a scientific and sociological lens, please consider subscribing to the channel.